What up, Moogle Mob? Physics Bang here. I got a message today from VirtuaCat, participant Moogle Cup 5, and said that this was a, I quote, pretty gnarly MC seed that really had unique routing requirements to get to KT. So, I thought that might be a pretty interesting one to do a talk through for. So, that is what we're going to do. So, let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Okay, I already kind of hate it, but alright, sure. GP rain, okay, great. Yeah. So, for seeds like this, where it's not particularly good starting offense, I just need to find offense somewhere. I can also come here to Narsh and have a look to see if Yeti has a character. Because I am kind of looking for a character. Yeti has one check that has a character, and Go-Go has one check that has a character. So it's most likely that it's going to be behind Celis somewhere. Which we really don't want it to be Opera House, but it might be. That is not somewhere I would normally go. So even though I know that this seed has some questionable routing requirements, I'm not going to make choices that I wouldn't normally make. Get some of those. All right, good enough for now. I'm going to take a peek up here because I want to see if Yeti has a character. If so, then I'm going to kind of target that. If not, then we'll just continue on. So there's no character in that cave. That means Yeti is out of the picture. I usually do a go-go check early anyway. So I will add that to my rotation. We'll be doing basement as well. And then we'll see. I need those earrings, but I don't have money for it right now, so I'm just going to keep in mind that those are there. If I have to come back, then I will. But we got other places to go as well. Alright. I am just going to go straight to South Figaro, and we'll see what we find here. Maybe we do returners at some point, but I'm not sure that I need it at the moment. The only thing that I could really find there that matters is going to be whatever's in a chest, if I'm unlucky enough to have something really good there that I miss. Or Super Balls, which would be nice, especially if I was going to do an early Yeti, but I'm not, so I'm not too worried about it. A couple elixirs, that's money. Okay, we got earrings here, so we can just sell those. I need 4 of these, so I got a Tempest, get rid of that. Or not. It's not enough. Great. Imperial? Nope. Fine. 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 Didn't want those 3 elixirs anyway. With those. And I need a couple of these. I like to have those around just in case. Mega elixirs are kind of good to have in the back of my mind, but I'm probably never going to be back for them because this item shop is so far out of the way. Flame shields. Okay, keep that in mind. South Figaro, flame shields, Merton, etc. And nothing else here. Got it. And with a go-go start, I really want rods. I really, really want rods. I'm not going to hunt too hard for them, but I want them. Being able to mimic consumables is just the best early game. Wing Edge's money for the Zen Thief. Fire Rod. There's one of those consumables I was talking about. That's nice. We already have the earrings, so that would be double earrings on Celis and Go-Go right now, and then we just put probably Blizzard Orb and Moogle Charm on Yeti, because Blizzard Orb is really good early game as long as you don't run into things that absorb ice. But it's an area effect offense spell that you can get started with. TP Rain is not the best for that. 6 dice. Great. Love it. Fantastic. They're really good early game, not gonna lie. They're quite good early game. I can't complain much. It's not what I want, but if somebody can equip that, then fantastic. They can do just tremendous amounts of damage early on that you normally can't do with virtually anything else. Hyper Wrist might be good for Yeti later, but I'm not really going to be worried about his Vigor stat early on. It's more Blizzard Orb I want him to be doing. Magic is always going to be king early game, no matter how you get it. And then it gets gradually replaced by Vigor-based attacks later. Got a lot of good stuff to sell, which is nice. So I'm going to do Zen Thief. And then if I still don't find rods, I might just check Thamasa as well. Because it's kind of on the way-ish to Zone Eater. And it just gives me another chance at rods, which I love rods. Well, I like Moogle Cup. You just slam rods around all day long. It's great. 41k glowing stone. Not quite what we want, but we should have enough actually. Because we got like Stunner, and we got Hawkeye, and Memento Ring, Wing Edge, so we got like enough for it. I'm not going to bother coming back here in World of Ruin if I can just afford it right now. Excuse me. You. Ooh, that was close. Magitech almost blocked me. I wish I didn't have to sell that Moogle suit earlier. I like Moogle suits. Rods. Damn. I'll pick some of these though, because that's... Shurikens are great to have just for future Coliseum visits, which are pretty much guaranteed when you have a Yeti. Eye drops, revives. All we need here. I am lacking in warp stones. I am just gonna go check Thamasa, and then after that I'm pretty much done. And my route's gonna look more like going Zone Eater first, and then we will probably just go straight to Magitech Factory, especially if we have rods. Not, then damn. No rods, no rods, no rods. Okay, well, let be. Can't lock into rods every single seed, even though I want to. Really would love warp stones as well. We only have 3 of them, and 2 of them are already accounted for with Zone Eater and Yeti stuff. Atmo weapon's not bad. Glad to have that with the Celis. There we need. Hero Ring, also not bad. Good Yeti stuff, but I'm not planning on using that for Yeti early. And more money. Okay, let's do Zone Eater. Yeah, we kind of got closer to Zone Eater by coming here. It's just right up the way, you know. My excuse, anyway. Put Go-Go in, because I don't think he's the one that I put the Moogle Charm on. I think I put it on Celis. Could be wrong, though. I don't know. Just gonna trust my memory and say that I didn't put it on Go-Go. Okay, good. First try in Golf. Love to see it. Okay. Let's pop that Moogle Charm on. Stay to the right. Oh, you didn't stay to the right. That's very rude of you. Dang. See, that was I did that perfectly, but every time you open the menu, like he had touched me, so opening the menu gave me a shot at avoiding that. But that's a good example of the fact that there's no 100% way to get through this cleanly. You are still at the whim of RNG, his movement, and it's just his movement. See, I should have hit the menu there, but I didn't. Thought I was good. I wasn't. He's being a brat today. I can't just say, like, the main thing you have to do is commit to it. If he's to the right, you just send it and get ready to smash that menu if he walks towards you. First try I did perfectly, second try I missed the opportunity. It happens. Good, nice. We're not going to make it. If the item that's in there has too many characters, it takes too long for the box to close, and then you won't get the ceiling skip. Alright, so no character. What am I doing? I'm not doing that. Okay, so one important thing is that we don't have... There's no real good grind checks in anywhere. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it really safe. I should have saved. I'm going to grind over in Yeti's... in World of Ruin Narsh, because there's the bucket pretty close by, and that should help us out a lot. You can get a few grind fights in here before we start considering doing Magitech. Let's see. You need earrings. Oops. Earrings. Moogle Charm, Blizzard Orb, and Espers. Okay. Okay, so just do that. Shouldn't have saved earlier, but I did. Well, if we're grinding, we can just hero ring him. Not my favorite in the world, but they are revivifiable, so that's nice. I should have set Go-Go up with some items, but I didn't really think about it. You don't always get lucky enough to find... Oh, I lied. They're not revivifiable. Good to know. It's maybe a horrible fight, actually. I thought for sure they were. Fight probably is super not worth it. Yeah. Especially if they absorb this, which I think they do. If they don't, well... One of the very few undead enemies that... Okay, we're level 3, so that's fine. Hopefully we can run. That'd be very nice if we can. Okay, good. That's not a good starting fight. That's not what we want to see. I thought for sure they were revivifiable. Oopsie daisy. With as many enemies as there are in this game, it's hard to remember them all, you know? See if out here is any better. No. No, they aren't. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, we might be dead. Yep. Cool. Great. All right, let's pivot. What we're gonna do? We're gonna pivot. I know I said earlier that there's no good grinds in Magitech, but there's some grinds there. So we're gonna do that, and we also have the heal with the lady. So we'll take a gamble on that. That's pretty funny. Save just in case I get, you know, bamboozled again. I like never do this, but I'm gonna try it out. Okay, this is better. this is something we can deal with. Oh, Storm is perfect. Oh, damn it. Well, we got another GP rain to finish him off. Okay, we're off level 3. Congratulations to us. We did it. We made it. Oh, she heals us. Thank you. Alright. With that, I'm just gonna continue on. Might take another couple more grind fights on the way. This is super risky, by the way. I shouldn't do what I'm doing right now, but I am. So, see what happens. The closest save point is, you know, at the next boss. So, if the boss ends up being absolutely horrific, then I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I don't know if this is an experience fight. I never know which of these like soldier fights actually give you experience. Okay, this is one of them. Good, good. I thought I was near this treasure chest for some reason. Now we have one fire rod. That's all we have. One fire rod. What I'd like to do is make sure I learn that level 2 spell on that Esper before I start this fight. That's kind of high on my list. Gross. Wait, this is actually one of the very few times I don't mind fighting these. This is a ton of experience or a ton of magic points. So I just said I would love to learn that level 2 spell, and now we learned it. So level are we? 10. That's probably acceptable, but maybe not. So we're gonna see. We learned our level 2 spell. That's what we were hoping for. So we have a little bit of like something, a little bit of a backdrop if the rod isn't enough. So we can't chain mimic rods because we have a Yeti. So unfortunately, that's not going to be a thing that we can do. We're just going to hope that this boss doesn't suck. That's really what we're hoping for here. It kind of sucks. I also didn't set up Go-Go because I'm an idiot. I didn't even see if she could use fixed death. She can. That's good to know. Lair might... No, we're not going to do... Actually... Let's do the fire rod. Give me a second to figure out exactly what I wanted to do here. Now we can switch to flare. That's probably going to heal him. But we should ideally be doing enough damage to get past any blizzard orbs he decides to do. Because flare ignores magic defense, so that's always nice. Okay, we made it through first boss. Okay, great, great. I was a little worried. Okay, so we have flare. We're gonna learn Pearl now, which is good. So we have some, like, magic level 2.5 goodies to help us through some of this stuff. Maybe we find an Esper that is teaching us level 3 magic would be nice. Oops, missed it. Let's see what Odin gives us. Merton. Okay, well, that's wonderful. I love to see that because there happen to be shields for sale in South Figaro. So suddenly, as soon as I get out of here, I am going to be heavily targeting dragons if I need to. I want to learn Merton right away. I want to buy fire shields right away. We have a Blizzard Orb that's automatic Merton protection for Yeti, so we can just keep that on for the time being. And if we can just get 2 shields, we can start cracking off with Merton. Cool, we have Bolt 2 for this. I don't really need to waste anything else. Downside to only having one Esper equipping character is that I'm getting all these Espers and I can only have one character learning them at any time. It's super limiting. I'm not a huge fan of Go-Go Maru starts at the best of times. But at least we have Celis, who's just a good all-arounder. Okay. Clearing the whole thing, hoping for a character. If this isn't a character, then it's just going to be Opera House gated. And that's fine. And Opera House would have been a good choice to do for grind checks. I could have very well just done that. I don't know why I chose not to. Let's just pretend and say that, you know, I just wanted to show you an alternative, you know? What you could do. Let me see what Odin has. I don't think I'm going to use it, but I want to see it. Phoenix. Okay. Nothing we really need. All right. Either way, I'm not too concerned about it. If it's Opera House, it's Opera House. I don't really care. It's not that long of a check. It's just obnoxious. It's kind of like Burning House, but with less encounters. So, I don't mind it. Bombs. This is normally a pretty filthy fight, but if we can get a Blizzard Orb going, that would be lovely. Oh. If it wasn't that, it was going to be Bolt 2. That could be gross if they start blowing up in your face. Not what we want. Oh, this is Moogle Cup. Oh shit, we just learned Merton already. I forgot this is Moogle Cup. I just got done playing some Ultras League, so I was expecting it to take 100 magic points to learn that. It did not. Sword? That's funny. Not like I can use it yet, but it's there. When I have enough money for at least 2 fire shields, we'll be ready to go with Merton stuff. Shoutouts to this amazing Lufia 2 music, by the way. Pretty much my favorite track from the game. For the storm. We are getting some pretty solid money. That's like 7,000 from that. Okay. No overflow. That's great. We're just gonna probably flare him. He's got high magic defense, so we want to be able to, you know, make that not happen. Also, shoutouts to me for not, you know, weight tricking there and just sending Go-Go. Great. This guy definitely never overflows anybody and ruins runs. Never happens. He's dead, though. Okay. Figured he was pretty close. I don't like Flare for how long it takes, and it's high MP cost as well, but you can't deny that it's good in certain situations. Alright, I'm not confident in my ability, or my, like, offense right now, so we'll save here. We're not multiples of 5, that's great. And, we get an automatic heal before this fight. Oh, great. Looks like we maybe made the right call here. Rage could be good. And this is a perfectly fine fight. Probably just going to continue with the flare stuff. We don't want Umaro doing Blizzard Orb because he will absorb it. Oh my god, I've been muted forever. Sorry. Anyway, what I was saying was I wanted to pivot. I put, I'm going to get rid of Yeti, but I wanted Yeti to come in here and work some magic in the Coliseum for me. So, I saw red jackets. Red jackets are Merton protection. So, like, we are in the market for Merton protection. Oh, he's not dead. He died last time to that. That's funny. I'm willing to, like, kind of go a little crazy here on Merton protection. I might go for that fire shield that's in here as well for a hyper wrist. Just get rid of that. It'll be 3 bits, and then I have a blizzard orb. That's all really assuming that more than one person can use the red jacket. I'm just banking on the fact that we can. If we can't, then the whole plan is just a wash. But we also need to count on the fact that someone can use the blizzard orb, so we'll see. Alright, I think that's probably good enough. I'm gonna save again because I don't want to get caught by Doomgaze right now. We're gonna go check our half-off goodies. So I'm just gonna lean really heavily into Merton right now. That's why I really focused hard on getting 2 red jackets and a fire shield from the Coliseum. I will go straight to South Figaro if I don't have enough Merton protection yet. A couple of those. I will definitely... I need Warpstone, so I'm actually going to take a little peek over here. Get 10 more of those, just because I seem to be spending or using a ton of them. Okay. Warpstone still. Sad times. Really kind of hoping for a shield there. Would have been nice. And no ultra half-off rods. Okay. Well, we struck out in South Figaro this time, but there was something good here and we didn't find it and it was half off. We lose. Almost save again. I'm about to do a couple things. I need to go ahead and empty him out. Okay. Now we need to just double check our red jackets. Who can? I know he can definitely use them. Okay, there's 2. And either of you use the Blizzard Orb. Alright, you can use the Blizzard Orb for now. That's fine. Can anybody else use the red jacket? Yeah. Great. Flame Shield, love it. Muffler, good. I mean, I guess. You take the fixed dice. That's perfect. Alright, looking good. You guys are still the earring people. Actually, what do you have? Steel. That's pretty bad. You're pretty bad as well. These 2 don't matter very much, so I'm not going to worry about them too much, but I do want them to be learning some espers, so sure. And strength +2, actually, I would rather you have. Thank you. You learn that. You're probably done, so you learn that. Okay. There's this, guys. Great. Can't go wrong with this. Maybe we get a good roll and just end it. Be nice. Yes, we did. Good night. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to do all of Edgar. I need someone to be learning Merton. That's right. I need someone else to be learning Merton. So Stetzer needs to be learning Merton, actually. So let me switch that over. Great. It's going to save and send this, and we'll see if we get a character from the first 2 checks, and if not, we're just going to do Ancient Castle. And if that's still nothing, then we just go do Daryl's Tomb. It's fine. Oops. You appear to have forgotten to put on a Moogle charm. Oh well, what's a little more experience, right? Fine. I guess you. We hope to find, you know, another shield at some point in this seed to get rid of that Blizzard Orb, but, you know, Blizzard Orb is Merton Protection. So it's gonna get the job done for now. Maybe we also find, you know, Minerva's or something else. But I just didn't want to go all the way back to World of Balance, South Figaro, if I could avoid it. I might go back there at the end of the game and just buy like 7 shields and crack them all over Kefka's face, but we'll see. And I put the Strength +2 Esper on Edgar because he is the most likely to be using a physical weapon later on in the seed. So I want him to be preparing for that. It's a little late to be, you know, getting one. You would love to have one at level 2, or sorry, level 3 or whatever, but that wasn't an option in the seed. Cool. Probably Setzer's going to end up being support with Cure Magic and probably some fixed dice. Edgar, I'm hoping to be able to swing a big weapon by the end. And then we'll have Merton stuff going on for everybody else. Merton and Flare. And this is a perfect fight for Flare, by the way, speaking of the devil. So I mentioned earlier that Flare ignores magic defense. So this is a fight where if you don't have physical, you really want magic ignoring because the dude has so much magic defense. And we just have this and fixed dice. So I'm just gonna double Flare and then fight with the fixed dice and see what happens. Quick and easy, good experience, good magic points too, because we just learned Merton. Love it. Obviously, that was not a good fight for using Merton on. He, you know, absorbs fire, so couldn't use it there. All our preparations has meant just nothing thus far, because obviously I wasn't going to use it on Marshall, or whatever he was. Commander? Commander. We're still looking for Warp Stone, so I'm probably going to check the item shops here. Okay, so double calmness protection from this place. Love it. So we are, going to check the shops for some Warp Stones, because I might need those. We're already getting... We'll be down to 1, and we might want some for Skip later. Cool. I'm just going to buy a bunch more of these, because I feel bad at this game sometimes. I should have bought some of those elixirs, actually. Oh well. Gauntlet, fine. Nothing we need. Ancient Castle. And we'll, you know, get the dragon. Get the dragon. We have that Atma weapon. I forgot we have that Atma weapon. So we are kind of in the market for an offering. That's so funny. I forgot that the Atma weapon existed. That's going to be Edgar's job later, even if it's single swinging. But I'd like an offering, so let's check the monsters in a box. I don't need a ton of loot, but I guess I'll just get the ones that are kind of on the way. Why not? I like going this way because it's just generally faster, and it just gets you to both monsters in a box without walking too far. Oh, baby. You don't say. Do I have Muddle just chilling somewhere, maybe? It'd be really cool if I did. I don't. So, Merton. Never mind. No Merton. Flair then. Sure. And then you can Merton. And then I can mimic that. This is where I wish I knew the rages that had Muddle. Oh, why did that happen? Sorry, Go-Go. You're dead now. Was not intended, I assure you. You. Sure. That's so funny. I thought I had something on him. Did I not? Did it unequip the red jacket, perhaps? This guy gives no experience, so I'm not concerned about Go-Go existing during this fight. The Mimic would be nice, but oh well. This is money for more flame shields. Oh wait, I have fixed dice. Oh wait, I don't have fixed dice anymore. I think I will. I'm running out of tools to kill this guy right now. Oh, this is awkward. I need to get better at this game. I haven't played enough. You know? 1,000 seeds. Just not enough. You're still alive. Why are you still alive? Thank you. That was unacceptably tanky of a Katana Soul. Holy hell. Whatever. We got what we came here for. We got an offering. And 131,000 gold. I'd love to figure out why Go-Go was not protected though. That's weird. I must have doubled up somewhere, like Celis probably has a shield and a red jacket. And it never equipped on him, because I do optimize too heavily in this game. Bet you she has both. Yep. Wait. Ah, he just didn't. That. Got it. Alright, we need to double check our espers now. Sure, why not? And you. Sure, why not? Well, maybe not. Let's see. Osmos might be good. Life 2 would be good. I'm gonna do Life 2. Okay. So that was questionable, but we got what we came here for, which is nice. Oh man, okay. Apparently we're just making the right moves in the seed. We're just doing the right things. Sometimes you just do it. Just make it. He doesn't absorb wind, I don't think, right? No wind? We're gonna try it. He could very well absorb this, but I don't think he absorbs wind. Okay, he doesn't. Great. Eddie Boy is, like, rolling hot today. Okay, I guess, sure. Question is, how many checks am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We are nowhere close to skip. So, I mean, even doing all of Zion's checks, we're nowhere close to skip. So we're not looking for skip in this seed, I don't think. I'm gonna go just do Dome of Dream, though. I need levels to prepare for Kefka's Tower if I'm not gonna get skip. And I still need 2 Espers, so that gives me 3 shots at Espers. One of which is actually all 3 of which are going to be 50-50 chances at it. So 25% chance to at least run out with well, I guess that's less than that. I don't know. Math is hard. Okay. Yeah, we're already in World of Ruin, so we're just gonna go straight to Dome of Dream. Knock that out. Hopefully we get our last 2 Espers, and if not, I mean, we have so many options, places to go. We got Dome of Siege, which would be a great option after this, unless we get a character that has a fast check. Still need more earrings, but I haven't had a reason to go anywhere and buy them yet, so... A lot of these I don't really care too much about. He's going to keep his strength +2. I'm just going to make sure, you know, I'll pass those Espers around a little bit, especially the life 2. That way we have some good cure magic sitting around. So yeah, again, I'm doing this check because it's 3 checks. The first one is Esper item only, so a 50-50 chance. The second one is Esper character only, 50-50 chance. The last one, character, or sorry, Esper item only, another 50-50 chance. So I need 2 Espers, so the odds are in my favor that at least 2 of them will be an Esper, but if not, there's other checks to do that are fairly fast, mostly Dome of Siege. So I'm feeling pretty good about getting unlocked pretty soon. Ghost Train, too bad we don't have Blitz. I have Instant Death. I don't think I've learned Doom or anything. Nope, so we'll just Merton instead. Uh-oh, that won't matter too much. I'm glad the Merton went off before. But now I can't mimic it because Celis is going to do something. Now we'll just do this instead. GP Rain. We'll do it the weird way. Again, Edgar with the rolls. This guy over here, he hasn't missed. Gross. All right, well, we failed our first 50-50. Fine. Now we're going to see if we fail the second one. There's a character hopping along the trains. If it's an actual character that you could get, then it's a character as a reward. If not, then it's a guaranteed Esper. It is a character. Okay. Well, this was not the move. She has a semi-fast check, so that could help. But the dream is we get 1 on the throne, an Esper. And then we could just do Dome of Siege. And then if that doesn't work, then we can go do Esper Mountain. And that'll be sort of the path I want to go to seek out this last Esper. Okay, sorry, I had a message I needed to do. Okay. So no espers, sad times. Yeah, we're level 31, like, not good. We need some chunky bosses. We need chunky. We need, Doom, Goddess. We need experience. This isn't it for me. What do I want to do here? Merton really isn't the best choice. Loves lightning, so maybe we just kill this guy first. Then we Merton the last one. I don't want to do multiple flares, but I could have bolt 2'd, but I feel like this is be good enough. Oh, you did fail. You know what? Oops, wrong side. Damn it. Damn it. Do better, Edgar. You gotta do better than that, man. You gotta do better than that. That's probably good enough. This should kill him. Especially because we accidentally GP rained him. Alright, cool. Alright, I don't really... It's too late to be bringing her in. Okay, so Throne, and we hope for an Esper. It'd be very depressing if we failed all 3 50-50 shots. Brutal. Oh, more fixed dice. Jesus. Alright. Crazy. 2 fixed dice and a character here. That's just filthy. This is a chicken seed. This is a filthy chicken seed. Alright, let's go. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, Chicken was my mentee for Moogle Cup 5. And loves fixed dice. Loves them. Adores them even. But you know what I love? I'm going to sell the hell out of them and buy fire shields. That's what I'm going to do. Oh my. This is something else. Now we're aiming for character skip. That's what this is looking like. We're at 8 now. We're looking for character skip. For sure. This is redonk. This is redonkulous. We're just gonna continue on the path that's closest. We'll do Esper Mountain. There's a new character, so very good chance there's a character here. What level are we? Okay, we're not a multiple of 5, so I'm not too worried. Okay, no character. Okay, this is fairly chonk. Accept this offering. A good experience in the behemoth suit. No doom, no doom, no doom, no doom. No doom. Ooh, he didn't die. I'm actually surprised. Hopefully that's enough. Not quite. That's annoying. I don't really want to waste time throwing more spells. Can you die? That's probably enough. Oh, come on, man. All right. Moving right along. Moving right along. 20. Alright, so the next order of business is going to be Narsh, because we have Weapon Shop, which can't have a character. It has a 50-50 shot of an Esper. And then it also has Tritalk, and it has Yeti, which we've already confirmed is not a character. We're basically guaranteed to get skipped now because of shenanigans. The seed has said you're getting skipped. You don't get to get unlock at 15 checks on this seed. All dead all the time. We're not going to get character skip. I was actually kind of hoping that there would be a character at Esper Mountain. And if not, it would have been nice to get an Esper, but whatever. And I am definitely planning on going to South Figaro, picking up a couple more earrings, and then buying as many flame shields as I can possibly afford. Selling everything I don't need. No, you're not doing any of that. Toronto, you're already done, right? Cool. Osmos. Yeah, let's do that. Sure, magic power +2 sounds great. Okay, no Merton. Another freaking flare boss, unfortunately. Magic in the seed's pretty bad. The physical offense has been pretty bad, unless you know, fixed dice it. But, yeah, it could have been fixed dice VK. 2 offerings. That'd be an interesting choice. Kind of hoping he would just die there, but it didn't work, unfortunately. Oh, that'll work, though. Alright, so skip in an hour is not my favorite. And, Moogle Cup Seeds, I mean, we still got 2 more bosses to kill. We don't even unlock yet, so it's not even guaranteed. Rag. Still just gonna use the Atma. Man, it's such annoying fights. Issue is, we just don't have good offense. I mean, we don't have good levels either. Of ice. Merton doesn't work. Slow, annoying, not beneficial fights. It's not what I'm looking for right now. Good enough? Yeah. Okay. Well, there's our unlock anyway. Let me see how many checks I'm at. I think we're at 18. We might be at 19, actually. 20. We'll just finish it. Finish it. What level are we? We're safe. Alright. My offense is still pretty damn shaky, though, so I'm not feeling wonderful about this ending. But we still need to go to South Figaro and stock up on shields, and that'll be a good oh shit button for everything. This is acceptable. Cool. Alright, warp out, South Figaro. 2 earrings. Go up. Sell as many things as I need to. Well, I'll do my equipping first, but sell everything I need to. And then buy as many flame shields as I can. Essentially the move. Let's do it. We should be able to make up some time with all those shields in Kefka's Tower, just cracking them to our heart's content. Earrings. We have 139,000 gold right now. That's dumb. We have a lot to sell as well. So we won't need to heal at all. We're just going to be mertoning forever, basically. Just making sure I was correct. Let me make sure I'm equipped with stuff first. You are going to switch to a hero ring offering, wherever those are. Let me switch that to an atlas. Okay. You are going to be earring and earring. You're going to be Moogle Charm for now. Fine, because I'm getting ready to equip a bunch of flame shields. What else can we sell here? That, and that. Those. You know what? I'm just going to sell all of them. Don't need the behemoth suit. Don't really think I'm even going to use the Valiant Knife, if I'm being completely honest, but I'll wait. I'll sell that too. Alright. 6 flame shields? Great. That's going to be just a tier 2 Annihilator, is what it's going to be. Alright. Check our Espers real quick. You can have Odin. You can have Golem. Actually, you, Fenrir. You, Odin. Sounds good. I want flame shields on everybody. Full stop. Great. Save. Let's go. Alright. 1 hour skip, but we have just tremendously fun offense. Statues. Alright. You're gonna solo. You're gonna solo. You two are together. And I think this is 2 bosses, add a little insurance there. So, we Merton if we can. We Flame Shield if we can't. I need to make sure that Edgar's in the front row as well. I didn't do that. Yeah, I mean, Merton pretty much works here. The main issue is... Does Merton work here? I don't know. Let's find out. This could be really bad, actually. I feel like they might all, like, absorb wind, which would be super bad. Okay, no, we're fine. Alright, good. Good. I knew this guy absorbed fire. I just wasn't sure if they absorbed wind or not. So this guy can just be flared down. And he should just Die to the single flare. Oh. Ragnarok Swing will finish it, assuming I get it before he grabs me, which would be super obnoxious if I don't. Okay, good night. That was a little scary. Would have been a really smooth way to lose like 40 seconds. Okay. Don't need to do any equipping, so we just do that. We save. Move to Edgar. Again, I need to make sure he's front road. He is an Atma wielder. He can't be in the back row. Need to make sure he's got an Atma on as well. I don't think he does. Alright, better. Oh, Atma versus Atma? Love it. He should be hitting pretty hard. I mean, he's not super high level, but he has been drinking up a strength Esper the entire game. It's not as good as what I was hoping. Gonna have to be good enough. 12,000 roughly. We're gonna need one more attack. Fine, it's ice, just like the last one. Okay. It's really sizable experience too, so really nice to have that. Because we need him getting as many levels as possible. I'm going to bring these back just because I need to make sure that I have some bodies on the field here. Just in case it's something gross. This is pretty gross. They're not fun sort of fights that we want. And the worst possible slots I could have gotten there. Great. Here comes the life too. Maybe if I get really lucky because of this really long cast, I might just be able to get it right now before ATB goes up, and I did. I think she dies now. Realm and Locke just getting worked over. Those poor children. Alright, we've had a pretty eventful Kepka's Tower so far, but, you know, we're making it through. We're doing the thing. Alright, you need earrings, and you... Google Charm, okay. This one shouldn't be an issue. We have enough elemental coverage, along with shields, Merton, and other stuff that shouldn't have much of a problem here. What a time waste. Well, we just kind of sit and wait. I'm gonna let Yeti handle this guy, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna cast. I'll cast something. Probably just Merton. Whenever he shows up, there he is. Merton's quick. Should just insta-kill him. Also gonna nuke Yeti, so... Sorry, Yeti. Never mind. It did not insta-kill him. Our elemental protection is, quite frankly, absurd. Okay, so I don't think we have mute. I also don't think we have instant death, so that's fun. Go ahead and sleeping bag. All right. See how it goes. Three, 4, 6, 7 are my numbers. Okay, so we have Odin. We have Odin. So there's our instant death. That's good. At least we have that. So we'll start with that. We can do Edgar can start with that, and then we'll mimic it if we have to. Three, 4, 6, 7. Classic. Hate this guy. Okay, it worked. So let's just go ahead and back row everybody. We're going to work on the head here, so we will probably crack a shield on it. Pretty much instant 999, and we can mimic it with Go-Go. I'm actually thinking I'm just going to have Go-Go mimic that one more time. He didn't die. That's fun. Okay. You can Merton now. Oh, I do have mute. That's great. I had no idea. Anyway, quit fiddling in my menus. We don't have Vanish? We had Vanish somewhere. Oh, we do. Good. And we can just come close to finishing it with Edgar here. I'm just gonna attack again. Save some resources. Alright, this is going to be shield crack, just heaven. Zealous, crack shield. Setzer, crack shield. Go-Go, mimic. Level 3 spell, ignores magic defense. Should do plenty of damage, especially with Zealous. Me. So Merton's going. Alright, I think that should kill the next two. Great. Snow Muffler, putting in work on Edgar. So I saw that he tried to do quarter. That means he's within 10,000 damage of death, and that means Edgar will kill him right away. Right, it's tier 2 down. This one we're kind of like hoping that Edgar can do what he needs to do and just kill Girl. But if not, we have a Flare and backup with Celis to take out Girl, because we don't have a lot of other non-elemental offense besides the Atma weapon, and that's with an offering, so it's not going to be reliable. Maybe we get lucky though. That is irritating. If it hits Edgar, I'm like super annoyed by it. It didn't, so we're fine. Attack. Lame, lame. Okay. That is doable. That should kill her. And we got a couple almost dead, but you know what else we have? Merton and healing. We missed it. I'd hoped that we'd make it. About 10,500. Maybe more like 11.5. $23, $25. I don't think we kill him. I think we can get a... I think Merton here is not enough to push him into it. It might, though. We'll see. If it does, then so be it. But I want to push him to where Edgar can actually kill in one turn, which he's not quite currently there. He was not. I'm doing a Merton because it's just going to heal everybody. Probably not enough to kill, but it's fine. I can eat one more Meteo. Or not, and now I just kill and we're still at full life with Golem, so... Good stuff. Alright. Zealous, shield. Setzer, shield. Go-Go, shield. Edgar, attack. And then I just might get ultimate immediately, I don't know. No, I wouldn't. That'd be about 30,000 plus 12, 14? Like 54,000? Maybe. We might get ultimate. If we do, it'll be funny. Really close. It's going to be very narrow margins here. Shields. No, we have other shields. Where are they at? Oh, we had thunder shields and stuff. I guess I cracked them? I don't know. Whatever. Not even doing 10k with them. That's sad. Oh. See. That's unexpected. We didn't make it? I don't know about that. It's all shenanigans. Pulling shenanigans on that. I don't agree. I don't agree at all, actually. How dare. Okay, 116.59. I thought for sure I wasn't gonna get fallen ones. That was redonk. Anyway, yeah, I think that went fine. The routing was kind of weird. It definitely was like dead check hell for a while there. Just no espers and Doma Dream was horrendous, but we still got skipped fairly fast. We had a lot of money for fire shields, and we got to have a lot of fun just cracking those in people's faces. I also love Merton seeds, but the offense in general was pretty resoundingly weak. We found the Ragnarok way late. If we had done an early Yeti, maybe we would have gotten that Ragnarok earlier and had Edgar slamming a little harder with that gauntlet, but we didn't go that route, so we didn't get that. There weren't any big swords in Coliseum, so that wasn't really an option. So we just had an Atma weapon for later, and then Merton eventually that we had to kind of work around, but it all went fine. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, sound off in the comments below. You're free to message me on Discord if you need anything else. Otherwise, hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Catch you on the next one. Peace.